Hey! We're live. Can you believe
We're
it?
live.
We're
Just
live.
waiting for some people to come on.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, welcome.
We see the Master Polo household is on.
Woo.
Bettel's on. Vivian. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
We're just going to give everybody a minute to log on.
Woo.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy 2021, or as I like to say, what is it, December 56, 2020?
No, not for us. We got great things coming. 2021's going to rock for us. Come on. We're trying something new here today. We're just going to wait and give everyone a moment to log on. But if you don't know who we are, we're the co-founders and co-directors of Brick-a-Leg Theater.
Woo, Kyle and Healy.
Yes.
Okay, we're getting ready for the show.
Come on, everybody, log on.
Welcome.
3, 2, 1, 0. Let's start the party.
Yeah. Oh, welcome.
Come on, everybody. There's 22 people here. Hi, how are you? So you're probably wondering, why are we doing an Instagram Live? Well, normally during this time, we'd probably be rehearsing some amazing cabaret. I think the last time
We were just about to do the American Songbook Cabaret.
Yeah, we did
Live.
do it. We did it live, and then that was it.
Yeah? Oh, that was in February.
Yeah,
we
that was our
we were
last-
gearing up. Yep, last live
Yeah.
show.
So
We're bringing back the live now to you virtually.
yeah, we don't get to see you all. We know we're always doing things through the year, and specifically
Rosie.
hi Rosie, our Break-a-Leggers. We haven't seen you in a while, and for our friends, subscribers, and fans of Break-a-Leg, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. This is episode 1.
Episode 1. So the Kyle Healy Show, we are here to inspire, to inform, to connect the community. As you know, Kyle has a great deal of friends on Broadway. We have a great deal of alumni who now have college experience, so we thought we'd connect the community, talk all things theater,
All things Break-a-Leg,
news, and have
performing
fun,
arts. It's going to be
interviews.
awesome.
Yes.
So, today is exciting because we have a couple things planned for you today. We have a guest star who will be joining us a little bit later in the show. And also at the end of the show, we're going to do a big reveal for all our Break-a-Leggers. I know you're excited and wondering what we're cooking.
Okay.
You ready?
So today we're going to talk about us.
Yes, episode 1.
Well, we want to tell you the story of Break-a-Leg. And the story of Break-a-Leg starts with the story of Kyle and Healy when
Yes.
we were in 3rd and 4th grade where we first met.
3rd and 4th grade in Norwalk, Connecticut, in a children's theater.
Yep, we were about 45 minutes away from New York City.
Yep.
And
How did you get started?
Well, my mom found the ad in a paper for their first acting class and asked me if I'd want to do it. And I said, why would I want to do that? But my best friend was doing it, so we decided to try it. And I got hooked after class 1.
You did?
Yes.
Because you were there before I did, but I came for the first musical because
That's
we
right.
went to different middle schools on opposite sides of town that fed into the same high school. And
your older brother Jeremy was the one who was really into it. My older sister Christy was really into theater.
my mom was the secretary at the middle school that she went to school with, and they said, we need more boys. So my mom said to my brother, who's 2 years older than me, I have 2 brothers, but Jeremy, the middle brother, we're 2 years and 6 days apart. Hi, Jared, I don't know if you're watching. I'm dropping you off at this theater thing. So we went on Saturdays.
Yeah. I remember walking in, my older sister was in front of me, and Jeremy was in front of you, and they met right away, and they're like, hi, how are you? And Jeremy came right over, he was so friendly, and you were a little shyer, believe it or not.
I was shy.
I was too, and you
We
and I
were.
were like, hi, how are you?
Yep.
But I remember thinking, they're so nice, I really like them.
And guess what? The first show we ever did was called Free to Be You and Me, and we did it on April 15th, 1988. We're going to try to get this converted so we can show you some clips, but I was really giving you, it was like watching paint dry on the wall because I was so scared and new.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
our brothers and sister, Christy and Jeremy, were like the leads. They got all the leads, and we were just happy to be in the show.
Yeah.
Right?
We were sort of the underdogs for a while, but we fought our way.
So do you have a favorite memory from Crystal Theater? Because once we started Crystal Theater, we did all the shows there. That was our children's theater. But we didn't start going to school together until high school. So from Crystal Theater, do you have a favorite?
I love them all, but I think Free to Be You and Me, one of my favorite moments ever. There was 4th through I think 6th grade or
Mm-hmm.
8th grade, and I remember that it was my first like big musical.
Yeah.
And at the end of the show, all the kids on like the last day, they were all crying. We were
Yeah.
all crying.
We did. We
last
cried.
day, last thing, and I remember like that was the first time you felt the magic of theater and the bonding of the cast.
And you had a yellow shirt. We had like
Yes.
shirts with the logo on. I think I had a blue. You had a
Yes.
yellow. Yeah.
So anyway, we were friends through that. We did some shows together, but we went to different schools. So we were, we knew each other, but we didn't really become close until high school.
Yes, we had a lot of stories in high school. So in high school, I got Keely's sister was the drum major of the band, which is the conductor. They conduct, they do the salutes at the beginning, and I was her assistant. And then Christy graduated, and Healy auditioned, and you got the job. Actually,
So Kyle was the main drum major, and I was the assistant drum major, and we have to go to drum major camp for drum in the summer prior to your year, so you can learn how to conduct and all that. And that's where we first started to bond. Because
yes, we had to-
I was a little Miss Goody Two Shoes and worked my
still is.
butt off, and I like had to be perfect all the time. And of course, he was amazing, gregarious, knew everybody, could do anything. So
let's try to see if I can show.
Yes.
This is a black and white picture, people, before way back in the day. But
you have to do this.
it's over here. This is the band.
Oh, you can't really see it. Yeah, it's
But
hard.
these two people in white, that's us.
Well, actually, I have some
some
videos
close-ups.
to show too.
Yeah, so it's a great thing because you have to learn, it's a leadership skill. You have to learn how to talk to the piccolos. You have to learn how to talk to the trombones. You got to learn how to talk to the bass drum. And so we really bonded. We worked hard. We actually won that first year at camp.
Yeah, so I was off like in the woods practicing, and then you were, I think. You started to feel a little bit competitive because I remember I was working so hard. So then you finally got into it too. And then we both decided we would work, like everybody else was at the dorms, they were partying, and
Yes,
he and I
they
were
were.
outside practicing this like final showcase.
Yeah,
And then
we
we
did.
went in, and I remember when we were performing, we were so nervous, but we nailed it.
And the camp burst into applause, and then we actually
We won it.
we won the entire camp, which
that was the
like,
first time we
that
really
bonded
like,
us. That bonded us.
woo! That's where we got like
So,
our thrill seeking.
In school, we were doing the drama club like you all do at your high school, and we were in marching band together, and we were in chamber singers.
Should I show them the little?
Show them some.
I'm going to show this. We have this posted a while back, and I'm not
Yeah.
going to show too much of it, but because you can't really see it too much.
Bit
but
of our hard work.
This we
is
went to prom together.
There's us in our.
Free to be you and me.
Yeah.
That's us as our
Oh, we're on the
first
exact
drum
sides.
majors.
This
Oh,
is
you
us
can't really see
saluting.
this on
That's
that.
us in the middle. Yeah, just hold it. Yeah. It was fun.
It was fun. And then we did,
That was a sailboat. It looks like a sailboat.
and then that year, that first year, we won in the
We
EMBA
won
championship.
Yeah, we won best drum major. Yeah.
I'm still criticizing my technique here.
It was fun. We had a good time.
And then we did one, I just want to show the one James Bond. We did James Bond the next year, and Kyle and I got a little more theatrical in our salute. Here it is.
Oh, it's a
Ready?
James
Yeah, it's
Bond.
next, and then I'll stop.
I know, we're sorry, we're boring you with a trip
Okay.
down memory lane.
Here you go.
Oh, James Bond. Yeah.
Kyle was James Bond, of
It was
course.
fun. So much fun.
Yeah.
And then, so when we were in school, this is our actual yearbook. So back in the day, y'all, they couldn't publish the pictures in time. So your senior yearbook would have pictures from the show the year before. So even though my senior year we did My One and Only, our junior year we did Anything Goes. And if you could see, there's Healy in the corner there. She was Hope Harcourt with Bobby Bray. And then, I don't know. Oh. You better just grab.
And then where are you? Right
There's
there.
me, and there's me, and there you are up there
Yeah.
too.
It's cute.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun, So I love when we see you doing your shows in school together. We like to come and support you all. And we grew up 45 minutes from New York City. So once our parents allowed us, we started taking the train in to go see Broadway shows.
It was like $12.50 or something. $12.50 round trip
And
on
we
Metro
loved it.
North. It was like a 45-minute ride.
Yeah.
We'd walk to Times Square from
Yeah.
there, and then we would see. If we didn't have enough money to see a Broadway show,
You
we
could
would.
second act it back then. Yeah, you can't do that now, and you shouldn't.
No.
Or TKTS.
Or we'd just go and stand outside the stage door before or after the shows.
Yep.
One of my favorite memories was we could talk about that. But my high school obsession, my musical obsession was Beauty and the Beast, and my dream role was Belle. And so one day we went.
It was Friday the 13th in January. Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we knew, like, and he loved Terrence Mann too. I love Susan
Who was
Egan.
the Beast? He's the original Beast. He's the original Javert. He's probably my first inspiration for musical theater. Yeah.
Yes, and we went and stood outside the stage door prior to the show.
They had
Just
a double
because we
that
knew
day.
everybody who we had memorized, everybody who was in it. We're like, oh my god, that's so and so. She plays Babette, and so did. And then the man who played LeFou saw us. I think he had come in and out and saw that we were just
Yeah, because
sitting
they
there
had a
stalking.
double, so they were going to get lunch and coming back.
He was like, what are you doing? We're like, oh, we just knew we were big fans. So he said, you want to come in and get a tour?
This is the famed Palace Theater, where Judy Garland performed and Liza Minnelli, and so they took us backstage. It was our first. It was my first time
We got to walk on the
backstage.
set. It was amazing. It was a dream come
And
true.
Terrence Mann can't leave because he has all the prosthetics on. So I actually got to meet Terrence Mann
Yeah, you
that
ran
day.
into him, and you were speechless.
I
You're
was
like,
speechless. I
it
just
was really
didn't
cool.
know.
So these are all the playbills that I have.
Just a few.
These are all the stuff that Kyle and I saw. I'm telling you, or sometimes.
What are
we
your
didn't
highlights?
see it.
So
my favorite, one of my favorites
Here, let me see
was Kyle and I. Yeah, I mean we had a lot.
So
and I
many,
Lou
King and
Diamond
I.
Phillip,
Yes.
Bernadette Peters, and Annie Get Your Gun. I mean, so many.
one of my
great
favorites is we went to see Victor Victoria with Julie Andrews. Not the best show, but I mean, come on, it's Julie Andrews, right? And so after the show, this is way back before cameras, I snapped a picture of her coming out the stage door. That's the Marquee Theater. I don't know if you can see.
Yes, she was going through that vocal trouble at that time.
Little
I
did we know we
remember.
were seeing her last vocal
Saw
performance.
Nathan Lane and Whoopi Goldberg.
Funny thing
Everything
happened on the way to the forum.
Yeah, and we had to go see Nell Carter because that's a big.
But you didn't show them your Beauty and the Beast jacket.
No, so well, wait, one more thing. Oh, so the story I want to tell
What do I
too.
show?
There. It's my Beauty and the Beast jacket. So we went to go see. We wanted to go see Glenn Close in Sunset Boulevard,
Yeah.
and we called, and she'd just been sold out through the end of her show. But the lady said, "Well, I do have premiere tickets for Betty Buckley, who's taking over." And
We didn't know who that was.
Yeah, we're like, well,
Nope.
all right, sure, pre-premiere. We didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into. That was like the best show ever because she got standing up,
It
ovations.
was her
she
first
walked
preview,
out.
so it was like we didn't know. It was like just great. So
Yes.
why don't you show them what you got from Beauty and the Beast over there?
And so the other little thing is my mom had known my Beauty and the Beast obsession and Susan Egan, so she wrote her a letter for my birthday and asked her to send me something. And she sent me this beautiful autographed
I know. There you go.
an autographed picture and a whole written letter, which was so sweet about how she loves the role of Belle and how she supports my dream of going to Broadway. It was very sweet.
And I had written Terrence Mann a letter, and he wrote back as well too, and sent me a autographed picture of the Beast that I still have. I don't have it here, but yeah. So Broadway, was important to us. Also, we went to prom together. So this is my senior prom in the black and white. We dated in high school.
And
For
then
3 years, I
do you
think.
remember what you gave my dad for his birthday one year? I just remembered that.
1 year, I came into her house at like
It was like
7 in the morning in tap shoes and balloons.
in a top hat and your
Tails.
tails, yes.
And I tapped like...
And you busted into his bedroom and started tap dancing.
Yes, I did. He loved
And
it.
gave
He
him
loved
da,
to laugh.
da, 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 da.
Speaking of, you have a little clip of that
Oh,
before
yeah.
we bring on our guests.
Yes.
Yeah, it was amazing. So what I love is like the best thing that we've been able to do is to share the joy we had. And when we see how excited our kids are about Break a Leg and how much they love the shows and the adventure we take them on, it really means a lot to us because it kind of is nostalgic and takes it back to what we love about theater.
Yes, it's so fun to see like them be as excited as we were before. This I won't show too much, but this is Kyle and I in the high school show dancing right next to each other.
Tap dancing.
I don't know how to get rid of that. Okay. Here we go. So
Haley is there.
Right next to
that's
Kyle.
me. I was just learned how to tap dance, really stiff. Look, couldn't do a time
it's the
step.
first time ever tap dancing.
Sheila, I don't know if she's watching. Sheila was our high school drama director the last couple of years, and Bob Simiante the first couple of years. And she taught us this whole like 4-minute routine. We had so much tapping to do, but it was fun.
Yeah, we had
a good
fun.
time.
We had fun rehearsing those every night.
Yeah, and so I don't know what else we have to show. Do we have anything else to show? No, more of these, I guess.
No, well, let's talk about Break a Leg now. Let's shift
Oh,
focus
my
and talk
goodness.
about what happened after all these fun bonding years. We went our separate ways.
Yes.
We both went to Indiana University
We were there together
for 2 years,
yeah,
and then
we were
transferred.
together,
And
then
you
we
transferred
transferred.
to
The
Harvard.
University of Hartford, the Hart School, musical
Yes,
theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I went to NYU Tisch School of the Arts,
Mm-hmm.
which I loved. And then after that, Kyle had a big Broadway career. And
We'll talk about that sometime. We'll talk about Disney in some future episodes. I'll tell you all about working there, and then we'll talk about the years with the Lion King. But what I want to say, though, is before we move on, one of my greatest memories is I got a standing room ticket to Lion King, and I got a ticket to Ragtime in the same day. And at that time, they were across the street from each other. One was at the Ford Center of Performing Arts, and Lion King at that time was at the New Amsterdam Theater where Aladdin is. And I just remember thinking, like, if I could know one person in this playbill one day, I'd be so honored. Little could I ever have imagined or dreamed that I would actually be performing on Broadway at that same theater a couple years later. So I just want to say to all of you, and I mean it, your dreams can come true. It's so possible, and you just have to work hard, have a good time, and enjoy the journey. And I'm a witness. I'm telling you, I'm a witness, because we have our other dream, which
Yes.
is Break a Leg. So
Yes.
back to Break a Leg.
And even if you don't end up making it to, say, Broadway, you can still do so many things in the theater that is just exciting, such as run a children's theater with your best friend and get to meet all these Broadway people anyway. So it's
So how did that happen? So before we bring on our guests in a couple minutes, Break a Leg came. You called me one day. I'd gotten an injury on the road.
You got an injury. I had this career and had gone abroad to Toronto for a year. And while I was there, I was like, there's something more that we need to be doing. I just knew it. We always knew it. Every time we talked, we were like, we still need to get together and do
We have
something.
more to do.
Yeah, we need to do the Kyle and Haley thing. Oh, that being said, my mom used to say growing up, she was like the person who really believed in us. She used to
did.
always say, she'd get, she'd have her little bourbon and listen to our piano playing, and she'd get really idealistic, but she's like, we need to buy a billboard in New York City that says
Yep.
Kyle and Haley are coming.
And we were like, what?
She goes, that way when you audition, people will be like, oh, are you that Kyle and Haley? So it was cute. That's why that sort of inspired Break a Leg in this, because we were like, we need
So
to
we
do
had the
something
meeting.
together.
We had a meeting. They told us to come up with our own content. We were sitting at her table upstairs, like, what do we do now? And I think I had typed in Break a Leg Theater, ER.com, and no one owned it. And I thought, So we wound up calling it Break a Leg Theater Works, because we hoped one day we'd do more than theater. Maybe we do a film. Now we've done two.
Yes.
Whatever. So it started by just doing it. Literally, we went from having nothing to a name, and then slowly we got a logo.
Yeah.
We-
And we were saying, we wanted to do some sort of show up here in Plymouth because we knew it was farther away from New York, because there's a lot going on in New York. But I'm like, well, we have this Access Broadway community, but do kids in Plymouth or the greater South Shore area, are they into theater that much? And we heard some statements otherwise, but we're like, well, let's see by having Kyle's friends from Broadway.
Nicholas Ward came up, and Farrah Abraham came up, and they were our first guest stars. And then we needed a piano player.
Yes. Yes. So we decided we'll do a cabaret. We'll have these Broadway people come up and we'll have them sing some songs, and we'll have kids who are into theater come and sing some songs too, so they get to sing with Broadway performers.
But we needed an amazing musical director.
Yep. We had a little storefront place to do it. We needed a musical director.
So you went on Craigslist.
So this was us not knowing what we were doing. We're starting from knowing nothing. So, yep, I put an ad on Craigslist. And we found, Craigslist.
Our next
I would never do
guest,
that
our
these days.
first guest, and I don't know if he's there, but can you press the join
So
button?
lucky. I see him right here. So let's see.
We're gonna have him join. Our first guest, ladies and gentlemen, there it is, yeah. Mohammed, our music director, someone we love and adore, Armand.
Hi, guys.
Guest from the Kyle and Haley Show.
The first guest, he was our first co-worker, really.
Armand.
And
Yeah.
that will be another interview,
So
too.
Armand, you arrange, you transcribe, you compose, you do it all. And first of all, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
We're good. We're like nervous. We're trying something new. I don't know how it's going, but you know, we're
I'm
so
liking the
honored.
show. It's very entertaining.
You like the
Both of
show? I mean, we're trying here. So Armand, what like you came? Remember, we were in a little storefront. What are your like first memories of Break a Leg?
Yeah, I found Brick Leg on Craigslist. I was just looking for different music jobs because I just graduated from college. And
Where
it
did you
sounded,
graduate from, and what was your degree?
well, I graduated from BC. I studied biochemistry and music, but I didn't finish my music degree
Yeah,
because I thought the classes for the requirements were like so bad and the teaching staff there was really like not good. So I just felt like it wasn't worth it because BC is
gotcha.
really not a music school, you know?
But you felt like you had more musical exploration to do. So
Yeah, exactly. So I was looking for jobs, and I found you guys, and I don't remember what the description was like. It was like a night of Broadway featuring The Lion King, something in Plymouth, and I thought it was so random, like why is
yeah,
that
it
happening
was.
in Plymouth? So I kind of thought it was a scam, but I was just applying to a lot of it. I was like, whatever.
But it was
Yes.
Um,
like serendipity a bit because you came in and like you were like so amazing, and we a little before you don't know we had like a lady come in and we had to fire in the middle of the thing that you really couldn't
oh
play
no.
at all. But I mean, you know, so then when you
Yeah, our
came,
biggest thing is we really need someone who knows how to sight read. And I was like, are you sure you
Yep.
know how to sight read? Are you sure? You're like, yeah.
so you've been with us 5 years. Can you think of any highlights or memories from the 5 years that stick out to you?
Um, I mean, I really liked that first show. It was like such a different experience for me. It was in such a weird location,
Yeah,
like, but the Kyle's friends that he brought from New York were like super, super good.
yeah,
So I hadn't
Nicholas.
even really played with sort of like people that are currently on Broadway. That was really cool. Um,
And
yeah,
it was just a square little platform at this little storefront studio in Plymouth. And then it was you at a little keyboard. And that was it.
I just
yeah,
remember you've done so many great arrangements. I remember you doing like Give Me Your Heart for Christmas. You had to just listen to that and you transcribed it and you made an arrangement for the kids. You did a beautiful arrangement of Dust and Ashes for us. Is there a guest star that you work with that you were just like starstruck with over the years? Because I know we've worked with so many.
um, I really liked working with Nicholas. He
He's
was really
fun.
cool and
He's
nice and
really,
fun
really
to
funny.
work
You know,
with.
this year he's been on the tree lighting. He was on the Broadway special as Rent. He did his own one-man show. He's
He was
been
most
really,
recently in The Lion King, right?
he's in the
Yeah,
Understudy
Lion
and
I
King right
did. I
now.
Falsetto.
arranged a song for him for his one man show, actually.
Yes, and to
Oh,
see
yes,
what
that's
he's
right.
starting to work with the guest stars. They love Armand so much. He's done arrangements for Nicholas. I think you're going to be doing some stuff for Allison. Do you have a favorite show you've worked on?
Like cabaret show or
Any of
musical?
them in our, you know, we've done so much together.
Yeah. Let me think. I liked so for the cabarets, I really liked the one. I forget what it was called. It was the one with Dust and Ashes. I think
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
that was with
Blaine
Blaine.
and
Yeah.
somebody else.
No,
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 that
that
was
was Rise Up.
L. Steven. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna actually show that at some
Oh,
point. We
that's
got
right.
some.
Yes, that was.
Yeah,
I
we
think that
had.
was my favorite cabaret, and the favorite musical was. I don't know. That's hard. I
It's
guess it was
hard.
Sunset Boulevard
Did
because
you
I
I
thought you
love
really
might
liked.
say that because
Sunset?
you had to play
Yeah.
Oh,
that the whole. You didn't get a break.
it's
No, which I
wonderful.
like doing that though. Like
Yeah,
I
you're.
like just like consolidating everything onto the piano part and being able to play through the entire show.
Mm.
That was
And you
really
know
fun.
what's so amazing? You're just so flexible with us. We never know. Like this year, we didn't know we'd be doing two movies, but Armand just says okay, and he just jumps right in. So what's it been
Yeah.
like producing them in the studio?
Yeah, that has been really crazy and new for me too. I didn't have that much recording experience. Like I interned in a recording studio for a year and we did like a lot of voiceover work and like Foley things for these random like short films.
Yeah.
But we didn't do that much music. So the only music recording experience I had was basically just me recording myself here and recording some friends. So that
Wow.
was really cool and interesting to be able to do that. And we really started to get the hang of it, I think, after
We
the
did,
first
and you know
couple.
you always say yes to everything, and we have such a remarkable team. Shout out to the BAL team, and shout out to our board of directors who pushed us to do this. But Armand, we're just so fortunate and lucky to have you, and you know we're moving towards the future. We have some exciting things we're going to tell them in a little bit here.
Oh, no.
Anything else you want
But
to
our
say?
bigger goal is to have our own space and to
Mhm.
have Armand on full time, all
Yes.
his full time classes and privates and main stage musicals and black box musicals and a college program. It's all coming.
It's all coming. You got to just stick with us. It's, once
Yeah.
we get through our
Hopefully I
crazy
can start
pandemic.
offering more in-person like piano lessons and things like that soon.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And your theory classes are amazing too. Well, we just want to say we appreciate you so much. We are so proud and honored to have you as our music director. And we know it's not easy for you because you have a million other jobs, until we can hire you full time. But we know how blessed and fortunate we are. So thank you for sticking
Thank
with
you
us.
guys.
Our music director,
Been a
Armand
pleasure.
Mohammed. Have a good day. We'll see you later, all right?
Okay, bye.
So I know you're all just
Okay.
dying to know what's happening next.
Okay. Yes.
So listen, first of all, let's just talk a little and
Hold
say,
on.
I just want to talk to them in general while you're pulling that up. We, no,
They're cutting. We're probably gonna cut each other off a lot.
she loves it.
And now it's time for Break the Leg News.
So listen, it's been a crazy year. It's been so unpredictable. It's been so hard to try to find ways to do things for you. We did a lot of Zoom stuff, but we know, you all get Zoomed out because you're back in school. And so we want to give you things to look forward to. It's not always easy, and we're still in the process of working everything out, but we feel like we are far enough along in the process that we can share with you. We're trying to do 2 virtual movie musicals, one for our younger kids. What's the age group?
So we're going to do ages 5th to 9th grade for this one. However, we will take younger students who've had experience.
Yes.
So we will consider some younger too.
We will.
So general guideline 5th to 9th.
Yeah.
And
I should get ready here, shouldn't I?
yes. And then the next one will be 9th to 12th grade. For our high school show. So these are going to be 2 full musicals that we are currently in the negotiations for. We haven't.
We're almost there. We're getting the team in place. We've got the contract for the licensing, but we have to do some adjustment with the dates and things. These are we're gonna work on them over a longer period of time, and then give the team a little bit more time to edit on the back end because we've done them so quickly. We haven't had time to really edit in a proper way.
We'll probably be working a lot of weekends, occasionally some weeknights. We'll be doing Zoom rehearsals, and then we'll be filming probably March, April, maybe wrap up by May, and then these shows will be live streaming June, July, somewhere around then.
And we'll be looking for student choreographers. There's a couple of you that have choreographed for us in the past. I'm going to be reaching out, and there's a couple of a lot of production assistants to help actually literally film the movie and actually do some editing. So yes, we'll have some stuff coming out. So I know you're dying to know. So let's start with the our younger kids. We have a remarkable cast of younger students, and we wanted to do something different. We wanted to bring a little joy to you. And so,
yes, okay, and so
are you gonna say it? You said, should I just play it?
You're gonna just play it. Okay,
so
we're gonna play
ready?
For the younger students.
This is what we're gonna do. High School Musical Junior! Woo! You gotta join us. You gotta come to East High School Wildcats. You gotta join Sharpay and Gabriella and Troy, and it's gonna be so much fun.
Yes.
We're gonna have a really great time. We're gonna try to do some shots on location.
Yes,
it's
masks,
gonna be
all going together.
Yes,
big
we're gonna
dance
keep you
numbers.
safe. It's gonna be amazing. We cannot wait to get started and to see all of you. We hope you'll audition High School Musical Junior.
Woo! High School Musical Junior.
Hope you're excited. Put some stuff in the comments. Let us know how you feel about it.
Yes.
Okay. While we're doing that now. So it's been difficult. There's not that many titles available for virtual performances, but we also know you all are amazing. Our high school group is amazing too. And we did Night of the Living Dead, and then we had our little show, Sounds of the Season, And we're trying something different, also something joyful.
Some of you might not recognize this,
You might not know this one. You might have to do some research.
although we have had a lot of high schoolers request this,
A
so
lot
I
of
think our
people
theater
requested
kids know this one.
Okay, are you ready? And play the song and you see if you can guess.
I want people to guess in the comments.
Do you know? Do you know? Anyone know? The Drowsy Chaperone! When a diehard theater fan plays his favorite cast album, the characters come to life in this hilarious musical farce.
So
It's
fun.
so
It's
amazing.
funny. It's a beautiful musical, even though it's a spoof.
So many roles, so fun.
It's gonna
Do
be
your
great to do
research.
virtual green screen.
Yes, we're
I
going to do
love
some virtual green screen. It's going to be a lot of dancing, a lot of joy. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are so proud. We're doing High School Musical Junior, and we're doing The Drowsy Chaperone.
Yes.
So listen, make sure you subscribe at our website, BreakALakeTheaterER.com, and details will be coming. Start doing your research.
We have one more fun announcement to make too.
Mhm.
So, as we mentioned, those will be over a longer period of time, so we
Yes.
can be flexible with the schedule and take our time to make them great. In the meantime, we do want to have some other fun things.
Mhm.
One, which are the murder mysteries.
Oh, the murder
Sign
mysteries.
up, so fun. You get to
So
dress
what'll
up,
happen
play a
is,
part.
yeah, we will we'll send you a role, and then if you've played before, we play on Zoom for now until we can do it in person. We'll show up as ourselves, and then you have your costume near you. We talk, we greet each other, and then we let the screen go blank, and then we play some little music, and then we come back and we change our names as the characters, and we play the games. So we have Groomed for Murder. That's going to be for our younger kids.
Mhm.
And the older kids, we have a Haunted Mansion, a spooky one. So we hope
Yes.
you'll sign up. They're so fun.
Sign up. We can all hang out together. Fun Saturday night thing to do, safe. And
One more
then
thing,
one
yeah.
more very exciting thing.
Yeah.
We will be having a February vacation program.
Mhm.
We are going to do a cabaret in 1 week, and we are
Mhm.
going to do the 5-year cabaret. And it's going to
The
be
best of Break a Leg.
yes, the best of break a leg moments, and everyone is going to get to reenact a moment from Break a Leg in
We're
the
gonna
past.
recreate all
so
of
if
it.
you
It
had
could
an
be from
idol,
Rock On,
no,
all our shows,
yeah, something that you saw
everything.
someone that you loved and you want to sing their song now in your own interpretation,
Mhm.
we're gonna
we're gonna
reinvent
have
the wheel
fun.
with
So,
our new generation Break a Leg.
We hope you love the first episode of the Kyle and Haley Show. We adore you all. We're excited to get started. Start doing your research. Make sure you subscribe at the website to know when auditions will be posted, and you can
High
submit your
School
videos.
Musical Junior
Woo!
and the
Drowsy
Drowsy
Chaperone.
Chaperone.
Thank you for joining us for the Kyle and Haley Show. We will be back.
Love you.
We'll have another episode soon. You're the best.
Yes, and next week, tune in next week for our episode 2. We're gonna have lots of more interviews, fun, informative, and fun games, and we'll have lots of fun, lots of
Talk about the
variety.
musicals, bunch of
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
All right. Take care.
All right, we love you all.
We'll try to put this on Facebook too. We don't know how we do it,
We'll
but we'll
figure out
try.
the technology as we go.
You're the best. Take care. We can't wait to get started. Musicals.